Guess who's back on the fragrance tip? So y'all can start getting off the tip of my... Just kidding. Obviously, I'm in a different setup because you already know I'm in a temporary space trying to do different things and diversifying my portfolio. And clearly, if you follow me on Patreon, you already know Daddy's on the podcast tip. Follow me on Patreon so you can hear exclusive content that the communist regime of YouTube can't block. Now, the fragrance that I have on hand is a niche fragrance that I haven't dived into this house at all. Complete blind pick from Max Aroma because the bottle looked pretty as fuck. Let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you on to my thoughts on this beautiful rosy oud fragrance that was a nice shock.
We're all alone, yeah, that's friends from the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. The house is Moresque. I'm probably butchering the name, but then again, we all know I could barely read. This fragrance is called Emiro. Beautiful bottle, very glamorous and handsome presentation, if I do say so myself, because those are the pronouns that I describe myself as. I probably said that wrong. This fragrance is a rose oud fragrance, but not one that I would categorize simply as just another rose oud. The fact of the matter is that it had a little bit of a harshness when I first smelled the fragrance, and that lasted for about 1 minute. It had other features about it that really made it stand in a position all on its own. Like, it just felt like a genuinely fragrance. However, it has a bunch of unisex quality in it, but as a man wearing this fragrance, well, I'm a man today, it had this bright rose oud combination with a bumped up iris kind of vibe. It has a lot of powdery vibes about it that it gives to my nasal passages that give it a nice bit of uniqueness and not just your standard rose oud combination. It has a good amount of freshness. The bergamot really helps enhance the freshness of the rose oud that can sometimes get a little bit dark or a little bit too dirty or maybe just a little bit too elderly. And it doesn't do that here, which I really fucks with. I like the joint. The performance on this shit, not gonna lie, was like about 9 hours on daddy's skin. And actually wearing this joint in the warmer time, warmer, I'm using that term really fucking loosely, like 60s that we've been getting a couple of them, actually did quite well. And really the sillage bubble that performed around you in that cold, brisk air smelled fucking amazing. In that sillage bubble separated itself from just a standard rose oud. Like, if I were to think of it, it would be a more softer, refined version of like an MFK oud satin mood with more freshness, more powderiness, and again, more, dare I say, refined. It wasn't so sharp. It had beautiful round edges. It was a sexy fragrance. It's definitely more of a business casual leaning towards dressed up fragrance. Let me hit you with the notes of this shit because I just looked them up. So the top is lemon, bergamot, mid is rose, ylang ylang, geranium, jasmine, base is oud, amber, leather, patchouli. So you got the rose oud combination, but obviously you see the opening just starts really fresh. Now, it doesn't mention anything here about powdery vibes. That's what I'm getting off of my skin, and I'm sticking to it. You spray this shit in the air one time so I could just get the spray. Did you see that shit? Hey, yo, super soaker sprayer, fam. The freshness really helps offset that entire rose oud combo. Like, in the air right now, like I told you, that sillage bubble, I'm getting powdery, but that lemon and bergamot really make itself known in trying to balance out the rose oudiness. Not to mention that shit is a squirt gun. It looks like it just jizzed all over the screen. In the air, right now, I'm getting a little bit more leather than I was on my skin in the air. If I'm gonna give a term to what I'm smelling right now, is rose oud balance. If y'all interested in checking this shit out, Max Aroma was gracious enough to bless you with a coupon. And what I mean by bless, meaning that I forced them to. And so they're putting a coupon there so you guys can check this shit out yourself. They might have samples, I don't know. If this is something within your space and you're looking for a rose oud combination with a bit of a twist, which I really feel that separates itself from other rose ouds, this might be one you want to check out. I got performance, I got the rose oud swag, it's still fucking chilly, my nipples are still cutting glass, and it's still fucking cold out in the streets, and I can't find my nuts. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart. This is absolutely a ball sprayer, for sure. Have y'all tried anything else from this line? They got some pretty ass bottles with some pretty presentations, and I'm a sucker for a presentation sometimes, so let me know. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know what? It's the biggest in the game. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test. For the fly gun holder, money folder, molar roller, start attack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.